Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch Invincible Season 1, Episode 4. I'm glad to be there for a new episode of Invincible. Today I'm gonna watch 2 episodes. That's great. Fair warning for you guys before watching this video. I had a crisis, one of these crises during the 2 last days. For those of you who know me or are following me since a long time, you know what I'm talking about. For those of you who don't know, short resume, I'm hypersensitive and not the TikTok hypersensitive people diagnosing themselves and saying that just because they cry in front of a movie. No, me I'm hypersensitive and it goes with all of the bad stuff, the anxiety crisis and plenty of other crises and all like I had during these 2 last days, waking up and just being like, okay, I'm not worth it, I'm a total failure. Let's just go back to not exist. Like, it was like that. It lasted for 2 days. It was bad, and during this moment, as an hypersensitive person, everything feels like an attack, and everything feels like the demonstration of all of the bad things that I say to myself, and I'm just trying to hurt myself again and again. So that was 2 rough days that I had. I'm at the end of the crisis, and that's pretty great, and that's why I decided to film today, that it would be okay for me to film, because I feel better. I woke up with a lighter mood. I woke up like someone drove on my body, like that was really hard. Like really it's taking a lot of energy to have that kind of crisis, but at least with a lighter mood. And because of that lighter mood, I feel like it's okay for me to film. Like I prefer to warn you because it can impact my way to react to one episode. I'm saying it each time that I have a bad day, because reactors are not robots, and for me, reactors pretending that they always have the same neutral mood before watching a video. For me, it's a total lie, because for sure the way that you are into your personal life is going to impact the way that you're going to receive an episode, but it's also the case for you guys. If you're into a bad mood, you're gonna react differently to an entertaining show or movie. If you're into a good mood, you're gonna react differently to the same movie, the same episode, the same show. So that's why I prefer to warn you when I have bad days, because of the fact that when I have bad days, I know that my reactions can be impacted in the sense that I can be more nervous, like I can go mad really quick. I can also cry really quick. Like my reactions can be impacted. So it's better for you to know that before us discovering this episode together, or just for you to rewatch, or just for you to rewatch it with me. It's better to warn you about it. But don't feel bad, don't feel sorry for me. I feel better. At the time that I'm going to publish this video on Patreon and on YouTube, I'm going to feel better. And it's just like that, I have crises like that twice a year, something like that. And I have also anxiety crisis twice a year, meaning that during my year I have at least 4 periods of times like that, which are totally awful, and during which I can't breathe. Yeah, like really, that's why I'm so mad at people saying on TikTok and all that they are hypersensitive just because they cry watching an old couple. And then that's it, everyone is moved, by an old couple together, giving their hands to each other. Everyone thinks that they're cute and that they're really too sweet, and maybe you can have a little tear because of it. Everyone. It's not making you hypersensitive. Hypersensitive, it's coming with a lot more of other stuff. It's coming with your brain functioning too much and just trying to hurt yourself a lot. So, shut the fuck up! With people who are saying on TikTok that they're hypersensitive just because they have a tear watching at a cute dog. Ooh. I was a dog during that moment. I'm glad to be there for a new episode of Invincible. I hope that during these 2 episodes we're gonna finish with the love triangle. Like, I know it was just introduced recently into the show, but I'm so much against love triangles in shows, movies, books, everything, that right there, the fact that we have one inside of Invincible, I'm a little like, no, don't do that. Why do you do that? Even if I understand the circumstances, I understand that Mark was that much into Amber before, and that right now we discovered someone new with Eve, and I understand also the 2 ladies, how they are, but really, for me, with how things are right now, I don't want Mark with any of them. Really? Because with Amber, in fact, is it that interest? Like, we saw that it was his boy who made the researches, you know, about what Amber likes. Mark, he doesn't care about it, he didn't ask, he didn't search, he doesn't care. He didn't want to clean his room, you know, he doesn't care about looking good or not in front of her. He was late and he didn't care about finding a good excuse, apologizing or anything like that. He makes no fucking effort when she makes a lot of effort. She's interested, she shows that she's interested and she does a lot of things, but him, nothing. Like, really, for me, she doesn't deserve a guy like him, you know, she deserves better than him, at least not someone who is not that much into her. And Eve, she just broke up with someone who cheated on her, so for her to go back already with someone else, don't get me wrong, I think that Mark is a good guy and that he could be a good boyfriend for someone, but right now, for none of these girls. Right now, these 2 girls, they deserve for Amber someone else, someone who cares truly about her, and for Eve, for now, I think that it would be better for the girl to be without anyone. But she seems to have a crush on Mark, and like, if I have to choose really between Amber and Eve, I would choose Eve. But see, like, really, a love triangle, it's a no for me. I would be more interested for this show to stay focused on the main story, the fact that Mark's dad, Omni-Man, is the big villain of this show. When everyone thinks that he's the big hero of this show. You know, at first I had some doubts about maybe he was truly controlled by someone else, by something else, maybe something is happening right there. And the more we're progressing, the more I'm like, no, you're truly the big villain. But at the same time, it seems so obvious that I'm like, oh, this show wants to play with me and there is something else behind it. Robots, you know, the fact that he released that villain from that jail, I'm not considering him as a villain, because for what we know of him, for what is happening right there, I have the emotion that maybe he did it for that villain to be a part of his team, or for that villain to be a test for his team, something like that. We'll see. Okay guys, let's go for this episode. Remember that if you want, you have my Patreon on which you can have these reaction videos earlier. You have episodes of advance, at least 3, maybe 4 if you want. You have also 2 options. With the level 2, you have a longer reaction part than the one that I post on YouTube. With the level 3, you have the full reaction part, my reactions and my thoughts to everything, if you are interested by that. If you want to support me to be sure that I'm going to continue to make these reaction videos, and or if you want these advantages, you have my Patreon for that. Let's go guys, for this episode! The highest. It doesn't look like that, it's full of tourists right now. Try to not destroy that mountain with all of these tourists on it.
Deep breaths, buddy. What the fuck? Sorry. It's okay.
More and more blood each time.
Sometimes I forget how beautiful this planet can be. Too bad the human race is hell-bent on destroying it. Good thing they got us, right?
For example, at the Everest with these tourists letting a lot of bad things behind them.
Prevented wars all over the universe, brought peace to thousands of galaxies, lifted alien races out of the mud and into the future.
By conquering Is this planets or something like that?
I told you I was part of the
World Betterment Committee? Yeah, I know. But that's still not a reason.
I think that it's a conquest situation.
Yeah, your mom changed everything. She turned this place from a job to a home. Then you came along and changed it all again. Keeping the universe safe. Living up to our people's heritage. It takes sacrifice, Mark. That's what I'm trying to teach you. Okay. All right, one more round, huh? Last one home takes out the garbage.
You cheated. It's better. Ah! Big day. And your first move coming back on its net. Damn. You wonder if you can trust him or not, but your first instinct was to believe him.
I spent all day teaching our son to break the sound barrier. Turns out the only motivation he needed was getting ready for a hot date.
A date? Amber and I are just hanging out. Hanging out?
Ah, see, the fact that he's not calling that a date and he doesn't care that much. She deserves better. At least someone else.
I don't even know what we're doing. She planned the whole thing.
Oh, take charge, girl. I like that.
Always.
We're finished? Because I have 6 time zones to wash off.
Would say we go out too, huh? And let a couple of teenagers show us up.
Olga wants me to sell her house. She thinks there's a conspiracy around the murders.
Yeah, she needs to quit drinking.
You're not gonna kill Olga.
Remember last year's Christmas party?
A guy that much about diminishing a woman.
I way too many from the Philippines last summer.
What were you doing there?
Helping build schools. It was one of those group volunteer things.
Wow.
How about you? You done any traveling?
Well, I've been to Mount Everest.
Mm-hmm.
What? You're kidding.
No, I,
No.
visited with my dad.
How did you like Nepal? Or did you go through China?
Just Mount
Wow,
Everest.
those are cool boxes.
They're called balls. I wanted to bring one home from the Philippines, but they don't exactly fit in a backpack.
Maybe this is your lucky.
You?
Those are rice separators.
And so reasonably priced.
Thanks.
I'm sorry, for me, it's a big red flag. For her, again, I'm not saying that he's one and that's all.
Frightened my wife. You murdered 7 people. Maybe it was you. Maybe you came to finish the job you started with the Guardians. You're the demon, after all. And demons know evil when they see it. If you threaten my family again with your conspiracy theory bullshit...
He didn't threaten them with a theory.
Won't give up, Nolan. Can't hide truth. Wife already suspects. How long until son does too?
You're creating the machine to create others like you. Which means he has a brain, you know, he's an engineer and all of that. So, sample of your blood? Ah, it's with these cells that you can create. Okay. These cells into your blood and by doing something to them.
See you soon.
It's in there. Whoa. Were you napping?
I was defragmenting rings.
Okay, well, quick.
You're keeping an eye on him, what he does, and you're letting him fabricate another one of him. That's the place.
Oh, if I have to hear one more time about you're an original member, I don't know, probably explode something. Oh, maybe in nuts.
Can we explode your mouse?
No, I am too.
You're not tourists. This isn't a holy site. This is your job. The sooner you get up to speed, the sooner people stop dying.
You missed the spot?
Blood? Weird.
Left that there as a reminder. But when you prove yourselves worthy of the heroes...
Weird that they forgot one like that, no?
talk later. Come on, you're the wife of the most powerful man on Earth. You shouldn't have to deal with work stuff.
Did you seriously say
Yes, if she wants to.
I like dealing with work stuff.
Yeah, and I love that about
She's as much a badass as you like.
Dare shush me. Nolan!
No. Oh, I almost killed you. Yeah, I noticed. Didn't expect you on me so fast. Yeah, I'm a little jumpy. Maybe you can understand that.
Because you were arguing with your wife like that? Because clearly you don't care about protecting your family. You would have asked for help or do more things.
What's going on?
NASA's about to launch the first manned mission to Mars.
Yeah, I saw that. It's cool.
I need your father to shadow the mission. He won't do it. I'm busy training my son, Cecil, and with the Guardians gone, I'm needed here on Earth. My priority is to my family and this planet. End of story.
I guess this is the part where
You're not saying to the human beings on that planet, you're saying to that planet.
I don't like Mark missing school, but I can't think of a better reason than keeping people safe.
How much school am I really gonna miss? I can zip up to Mars and be back tomorrow.
It's a 2-week mission.
2 weeks? That's right. I'm not ready. Things with Amber are going really well.
Lots of people are going to tell you how to use your powers, but it's up to you to make these decisions. You need to decide what kind of hero you want to be.
Thank you, man.
I'll do it. We'll pack the lunch, kid. We leave tomorrow.
We wanted Nolan off planet so we could investigate him for the murders without arousing his suspicion. What does sending Mark away get us?
A chance to see what this kid can do.
You're gonna test
One
him?
nightmare scenario.
That's very thoughtful. Thank you.
Spending money doesn't show that you're in love or not, like.
I'm volunteering, just like you. I'm going away and helping people for 2 weeks.
People who show their love with gifts, I know that for some people it's their way to show their love, but okay, not mine, and
Any minute now, for real?
I find that a bit
Where are you
superficial.
going? You know,
But I know
it's
that for some
destiny.
people it works.
Please don't lose interest in the long run.
I figure you've banked about 2 weeks of interest. Maybe 3.
6, 5, 4, 3.
I'll bring you back a souvenir.
1.
Does it work outside your phone?
He doesn't understand his responsibilities.
He's 17, Nolan. He hasn't had responsibilities before now. Ever since Mark got his powers, you've been different.
I'm trying
Yes.
to teach him.
You've been
To
distant.
teach him what? Your way of thinking and your real goal on Earth, I think.
I want Mark to know his people.
I don't even know your people. I've never even met another Viltrumite. You've told me stories, yes, but that's not the same. You're hiding something from me, and it hurts.
Okay, I'm sorry. I never thought I would have a family. And then you came along. And I love you. And Mark. But when I see Mark with his powers, and after what happened to the Guardians, I'm terrified I could lose everything.
Me too. So what do we do?
I think you truly love them and you truly want to protect them. But also from yourself, from what you're supposed to do here, you know?
Sweetie?
Los Nato. I can't believe it's still here. Oh, we'll never get in.
I made reservations.
Oh, you making that much effort bringing her to our favorite restaurants, which brings so many memories, because Darkblood said that she suspects you and you want to win her back.